Hey everybody! Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about YouTube and dropshipping and why I think that you should start a YouTube channel, even as a dropshipper, okay? And this is going to apply to you whether you're dropshipping or not dropshipping, but I'm really going to kind of aim this towards people who are dropshipping, even if you just started dropshipping. Seriously, it is in your best interests to do YouTube videos about what you're doing. And you don't have to show everything like I do, obviously. In fact, don't do that. Don't show your store completely, right? Try not to show your store name or your products because they will get sniped. People, just because you're giving people information doesn't mean that they're going to, be nice to you, okay? But let me explain something to you guys. So there are multiple points in my life and recently where I have done a video about something and somebody has commented and shown me something that has changed the game for me, okay? One of the things that happened recently that I'll do a video about soon is how I'm handling the eBay account, because I'm going to be able to have the bill paid off in about 2 weeks, and I'm going to do a series about what I'm doing with that account to post items to it. So I have this master plan with that account that I'll get into later, but basically a user commented on one of my videos about a service called Cabbage that gives loans, and I got approved. And if I hadn't made a video showing people what was happening with that account, I wouldn't have been able to fix it. And that's just one example. There were many, many, many times where I did something in a video and then somebody showed me a faster way to do it. Once I uploaded a video and I was manually opening every single page of a search result, right? And then somebody sent me a sheet that did all of it for me. Literally, you put in the second page of the link and then it spits out every single page of the link. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 50. It's crazy, just saves so much time. And if I hadn't done videos about the problems I was having and the things that I was doing, then I would have never learned about these things. If I didn't start doing YouTube videos, I would have never come to Nicaragua. I would have never met the people that I've met who are changing my life, who I've learned so much from. None of it would have ever happened if it wasn't for doing YouTube videos. And so I know at first you're going to be like, oh, but Jack, there's no reason for me to do videos because I can't, I'm not a master. I don't know everything that I'm doing. That doesn't matter. Look, no matter what, people are going to give you crap for your videos. People are going to judge you. People are going to say you're stupid. People are going to say you don't know what you're talking about, even if you do. Literally, there's nothing that you can do to please everybody. And while that is hard to deal with sometimes, it's part of YouTube. And by doing videos about this stuff, you're going to meet people who are going to change the way that you think. You're going to learn so much faster than if you don't make a YouTube channel. So now let me talk to you a little bit about the mistakes that I made with my YouTube channel and how I recommend that you go about starting one, okay? So first off, above all else, the single most important thing with a YouTube channel is regularity of content. Even if you're crappy at making videos, as long as you do it regularly, you get better. There is nothing that is as important on YouTube as you uploading videos regularly. So I upload videos every single day. You don't have to do that. That's pretty hard to do. You can do something like 2 or 3 times a week. But what really helps is having some kind of schedule and sticking with it. What YouTube favors that I've learned recently is 20 to 30 minute videos. If you do 20 to 30 minute episodes of things, especially with you just showing the work that you're doing and keeping a constant monologue of what's going on and talking, even if you get distracted, those videos are going to do better than 4 or 5 minute videos. The mistake I made at the beginning is that I knew that the average view count of a video was 4 to 5 minutes, right? So in my head, I was like, well, I want people to watch all of my videos, and that means that I should I want people, the average person, to be able to watch the whole video. So therefore, I should keep my videos at 4 or 5 minutes. That's not how YouTube works. YouTube is perfectly okay with the fact that most people only watch for 4 or 5 minutes. They want you to publish 20 to 30 minute videos. Think of your YouTube channel as a television show. That is really how, when you look at really well done regular YouTube channels that earn money, what they do is they're episodes of shows. They make shows, right? You could take something like Game Theory, for example, which is it's a show about video games and the theory behind video game development and what makes good games and like plots, and it's a really cool show, but it's more of a common YouTube kind of an example of a YouTube channel where the creators do like 1 or 2 episodes per week, because it takes so much time editing and processing everything, and it's really time consuming, right? So you'll get that for when people do videos of like, there's a bunch of things. You can do videos about video games or about history lessons, about like pranking people in public. There's tons and tons and tons. And the typical YouTube program is very heavily edited, right? And because of that, they're only able to publish them once or twice a week. But guys, there's a lot of demand for dropshipping videos, and that's going to keep growing, and it's only going to get more competitive. So I really encourage you, even if you don't know what you're doing, start a YouTube channel about it. You are going to educate yourself so much faster. You're going to learn more about dropshipping, and you're going to get exposed to this industry. Whereas if you don't do a YouTube channel, I'm not saying you can't be successful, obviously, but it's kind of like, it's like skipping a bunch of work. You just get to grow faster, because when you're on YouTube, you are exposed to everybody in the world. And there are people who will like you and want to talk to you and work with you and share information with you that you will never meet unless you have YouTube videos, right? And the more videos that you do, the more likely that is to happen, right? Like now, this life that I have, I'm not rich, and I'm not trying to make anybody think that I'm rich, okay? But I am able to spend all day working on whatever I want. I do not have to work for anybody else anymore. I am my own boss, and I get to pick everything that I do. That's amazing. And honestly, if it wasn't for YouTube, that wouldn't be true. I mean, it's possible that I would have figured out how to do dropshipping and earn more money from dropshipping, but the reality is that YouTube gave me so much freedom to now be able to be at my best, because now I have a huge advantage over most people because I have all the time in the world. Like, they literally don't. And I have all day to work on whatever I'm working on. Most people have day jobs. They have other things. They do this kind of stuff on the side. This is my full-time job now. And if I hadn't started YouTube videos, that wouldn't be the case, okay? So now let's talk a little bit about earning money from YouTube, because so you can use ads, right? And that's what I talked about in a previous video, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Ads aren't going to get you a whole lot of money. What you can do is use affiliate programs, right? And so this is something that dropshipping works really well with, because there are tons of dropshipping software out there. So you can literally, and this is what I'm doing, right? I literally do series of videos and get affiliate links for software, and then people sign up because they've never heard about the software before, and then they see me doing videos about it, and that's how they learn about it. And then I get credit for them signing up, and I get like 10 to 25% of the cost of the software when the person signs up, right? That's up to, like, you know, okay, for SKUgrid, for Hydra Lister, I get $200 a month from just videos I've done in the past, and that number keeps going up. Because the thing with affiliate videos is you can't expect the money quickly, because it's going to take a while for your videos to start aggregating views and to get content. But the bigger your YouTube channel grows, then the more and more and more you get from it, right? So you could literally make a career, which is what I'm trying to do, out of just doing YouTube videos about dropshipping software to show people the different software. And I don't even have to review it. I don't have to say like, oh, this one's crap, this one's the best. I really try not to do that. What I try and do is just show you guys how the software works, how to use it, and what contacting their customer service is, the kind of issues that come up with, and how to deal with them. I literally just show the information, and then you guys can make the decision to buy it or not. You know, that's not on me. I'm not trying to convince you guys that anything is worth buying. But I know for a fact that you, the person watching this video right now, you could do the same exact thing I do. There's nothing stopping you. And you're actually more likely to earn money from that because there's less people doing it than dropshippers, right? There's only a handful of people doing videos about dropshipping, and most of them are not regular, and most of them are obsessed with clickbait. and they're trying to sell things, right? So just more things to keep in mind. If you want to earn money from YouTube, then you want to get involved with some kind of affiliate program, right, to get that all started. And then also what you want to do is have some kind of product. And I've talked about this in another video that I've just published. I won't get too much into that, but I really want to encourage you guys to start YouTube channels. And if any of you want to start one, literally message me and I will do a video with you on my YouTube channel promoting your new YouTube channel. I don't care like if you have no followers or anything. If you are willing to put in the time to do a video and start a YouTube series, regardless to whether you actually go through with it, I will do a video with you. Okay, and granted, sometimes I have internet problems, so it's not super easy for me to Skype, but I will do it anyway, all right? I seriously, even if like right now I have 3,000 subscribers, in a couple months that'll be like 5,000. I don't care how many that number is, I will still help you out. If you want to make a series, I will do a series and you can be on my YouTube channel as a way to kind of start, right? Because don't think about it so much. Like a lot of people, they worry about, oh, how am I going to figure out what to make videos about? How am I going to do this? What am I, like, just do it. Like literally just press record. Okay? It's fairly easy, and don't worry about getting fancy equipment and a fancy microphone or any of that. It definitely helps, but the single most important thing above all else is regularly creating content. Even if you start with crappy equipment, you barely have a webcam that works, it's all grainy and pixelated even in the HD mode, you doing videos is going to make you more articulate. It's going to get you to understand what you're talking about on a whole new level. It's going to expose yourself to people who actually want to help and make a difference in your life. You're going to get business opportunities because of the videos that you do. And once you have a YouTube channel, that opens up a whole new world of possibilities. People will give you free accounts just because you have a YouTube channel and you can bring them publicity, right? Like when my account, I ran into trouble with my eBay account, I got 2 accounts for free from other people. Like that's unheard of. It's not unheard of, sorry. It's just, that's not something I ever expected. I never thought that, oh, you know, because other people benefit from helping me out, that they're going to help me out because I've done all these YouTube videos. Like, it has changed my life. And I now believe that if you do YouTube videos about something and you do those videos every single day, that you will change your life in a matter of a year. Like, it's guaranteed. There's, like, if you make a video every day, even if it's crap, but you still do it anyway, even when you're doubting yourself and you're worried and you don't know what to talk about, but you just do it anyway, you're going to do so well after a year. Like, there's no way that you can do a video every day and not improve in some way and not change your life somehow. Like, you just can't. Even if you're horrible at it, people are still going to, like, learn from you and watch, and you're going to get better. The thing is, you have to keep going, and you have to not give up. And it's actually really simple, and I'm talking about this from a dropshipping perspective, but you could do this about literally anything that you are passionate about. As long as you are interested and kind of enthusiastic about what you're doing, do videos about it. There's something, I don't know how to explain how it changes everything. Like, even when you're playing video games, if you're a Let's Player or a streamer, when you're playing video games, it's common to get to a point where you're like, all right, I used to enjoy these games, but it gets lonely, and you start being like, oh, this is not changing my life. I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm just playing this game, but this isn't going to make my life better. This isn't going to improve anybody. This isn't going to fix my situations. But the second that you start doing videos about it, that all changes. And not just because of the things that I've already talked about, also because of what it does to your own head. There's something... Okay, humans are social creatures. We need connections with other humans in order to develop and be at our best, right? And don't get me wrong, some people are more introverted. Like, okay, I talk about people a lot. If you knew me in person, I'm freaking weird. I am a total introvert. Like, when I hang out with groups of people, if I can't just talk to people. Like, even when I'm in a place where they speak English. I just don't, like, I have to have something I'm doing with my hands. Like, I'll cook something and hang out with a group of people, or I'll play a drinking game and hang out with a bunch of people, or I'll, like, fix stuff while I'm hanging out with people. But I can't just hang out with people. I get bored. Like, and I know a lot of people think that I'm like, oh, Jack's one of those guys who just likes to go hang out, be around people all the time. Like, that seriously is not me at all. But you guys don't know me in person, so, you know, it's just my word for that. But my point is that when you add that social element to whatever it is that you're doing, it just becomes so much more fulfilling, because you know, that a part of you knows somebody could be watching this. So while I'm alone in this room right now, but I don't feel alone, because I know that I'm talking to you. I don't know who you are, but I'm talking to you. I'm hanging out with you. And we have the potential to have a connection right now. Like, you know, you can disagree or agree with what I'm saying, but the fact is, like, we are having some form of connection, and I have no idea who you are, right? That's amazing to me, like, absolutely amazing that we can use technology to just give more meaning to the things that we are already doing. It's remarkable. And so, again, you don't have to do videos about dropshipping, but I really encourage you, whatever it is that you love doing, like if you like painting cars or painting little miniatures or, you know, backlighting Game Boys, just do videos about it. Do videos about the stuff that you are already going to do anyway, and you get so much more out of it. Like, and even, okay, I get that it's scary. I get that you're like, oh, I don't want people to see what I'm doing, and it's nerve-wracking talking to a camera and knowing that people can watch what I'm doing, and I get that it's scary. Don't get me wrong. It is kind of intimidating. Well, it's really intimidating sometimes, especially exposing, like, the emotional parts of yourself. It's like, oh my god! But think about what that's going to do for your development as an individual. If you can learn to talk and express yourself in front of random people, strangers, and you can get to a point where, yeah, you're nervous at first, and oh, you make a fool of yourself and you make mistakes, but you keep going over and over again, and eventually you find that, wow, now I'm at a point, I've done 500 videos, I'm comfortable in front of a camera. And it's something that I can just turn on like this. It's literally like when I see somebody that I miss and I haven't seen in a while and I get excited. Like when I know that somebody's recording something, it's like, oh, I have a chance to like cheer someone up. This is awesome. Let's go. Like, you get over it. And once you get used to just being yourself, no matter what, and knowing people are going to judge you and just whatever, like, you know, just be you, that will have this amazing effect that bleeds into everything else that you do in your life. Even if you don't ever make any money on YouTube, even if you do the videos all the time and then stop and move forward to something else, it's still going to change your life. And the thing about dropshipping is that, like, dropshipping isn't guaranteed. Like, it takes a certain kind of person to be able to do it and earn money, because you have to be able to see through kind of the crap people talk about, and you have to be able to not give up, and you have to be able to have faith in your future and your own abilities and develop. And the reality is most people just don't have the confidence to do that. That's also true on YouTube. But the thing is, okay, you can dropship for a year and it won't necessarily change your life. But if you make videos every day for a year, it will change your life. Like, it will make you more talented. There is no way that it can't, unless, like, you do a video and for some reason that gets you killed. But that's really unlikely and probably just an example of a really paranoid mindset. Like, it's life-changing to make videos because it exposes yourself. It's like having a resume that is completely public, right? And it's hard because you have to kind of get over this mentality that, like, oh, you shouldn't share information. Don't get me wrong, you probably shouldn't share information as freely as I do. I have a personality that allows me to do that and be okay. But understand that by making yourself accessible, you're changing your life. Seriously, like, by allowing people to hear you, you're going to meet people that you just wouldn't have met. You're going to get phone calls from people who inform you about things that blow your mind. Like, it's amazing. Like, one of the guys I've met, who I consider a friend at this point, who I've talked to a couple times, is Ken Ellis. So we did one video a while ago, a Skype conversation, and I'm going to be doing another one with him soon, talking about Infinii and the history, because he knows a lot about it. So that'll be cool. But he has such, like, he knows so much, and he has so much information in his head, right? So it's really cool to talk to him, because it's just like boom, 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 like constantly just learning. And it's nice because there's a lot of people out there who are, they know a lot, but they're used to being kind of surrounded by people who, I don't know how to put it, who treat them differently. So they're kind of, they lose touch with reality. And when that happens, it's dangerous, because they're, it's tough. But anyway, my point is that if you do videos about whatever it is that you're interested in, you're going to change your life. There's nothing that I believe is as likely to change your life as doing YouTube videos about whatever it is that you're doing. Seriously. I believe that with complete and utter faith. If you're not happy with the way that your life is, but you have some kind of passion, do videos about it. Who cares if you have a bad camera? Who cares if you have a bad mic? You can literally think about it this way. Okay, I may have crappy recording equipment now, but as long as I keep making videos and I keep getting better, I will get better equipment, because I'm making more videos. That will lead to better equipment. So don't let anything stop you from making videos. Seriously. If you are interested in making YouTube channels or starting anything, contact me. I may not respond straight away every single time, and you may have to message me to remind me, because I'm forgetful. It's not that I've forgotten about you, it's that I've gotten distracted by other things. Reach out. I'll help in any way that I can. I'll show you recording software. I'll show you how to get like cheap equipment if you need it. I'll talk to you about what like makes a good channel, even though I've already talked about that. Regularity of content, guys. Regularity of content. And try and keep episodes like 20-30 minutes. YouTube loves that. It's great. And it also, like, it teaches you to be able to talk about things for that long, because you have to, like, as I'm doing this video, like, I'm aware, okay, I'm at the 20-minute point now, right? So I need to start ending the video. Have I talked about all of the concepts that I want to cover? You know, I did the introduction, I talked about a couple of the points, and now we're coming to the end. I'm reminding you, reach out to me if you want to help, if you want to make a channel. That's what the point of this video is about, making a YouTube channel about whatever it is you do. If it's dropshipping, cool, that's great. You know, you have to kind of, you have to learn, you have a sense of what you've talked about and what you're talking about and where you're going, and when you get sidetracked, how to get back on subject. And the only way to really develop that sense is to just make videos more and more and more over and over and over and over again. All right? So guys, seriously, if you've thought about making a YouTube channel, just do it. Just don't think, oh, I gotta record videos every day, I gotta do it for a year. Don't worry about that. Just like what I did is I started recording videos every now and then, right? And then I didn't start regularly doing videos until like a year after that. I did like 10 videos or something in 2016, right? And the earliest video was started in like July, right? I don't consider that when my YouTube channel started. That's when I started doing videos. But then 2017, I've done an average of like 1.5, 2 videos a day, right? I didn't expect that. This YouTube channel started because I was like, hey, I run an eBay anchor store. That's kind of cool, I guess. Maybe I can do like 5 videos about it. And then I did 3, and I was like, oh no, people aren't going to watch this. Nobody cares. I don't know. Nobody, it doesn't matter. And then it was kind of fun. And then a month later, I was like, oh, I'll do 2 more. And then I was like, I can keep going. I'm just going to keep doing videos. And here we are today. All right, guys. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. Ciao.